What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel for another installment of the Villages series here in the old backyard simulator. Beautiful day today, great weather, about 70 degrees. Definitely overdressed, but want to keep my core and my ab type of muscles twisting motion as warm as possible. So as for this video, we are moving on to Havana Country Club. I've actually played this 27-hole championship course a few different times in real life when I've gone to the villages, so it would be cool if you guys are curious, go and check out. I've definitely played this Kenya course a couple times, I think maybe 3 times around the channel, so you guys can go check out the vlogs if you're curious. Compare and contrast a little bit of the layout here that you see on Home T Hero and then the what it looks like in real life. I've found that because Garmin has such an extensive database from all their GPS watches, all the course mappings are really accurate here in Home T Hero compared to real life. So we're giving it a go. Havana Country Club, again, 27-hole championship complex located in the village of Hemingway at 2488 Odell Circle. So 3 courses by the names of Kenya, Hemingway, and Kilimanjaro. I think I've played all 3. Not sure if all 3 have been posted, but definitely Kenya has this one. So we're giving Kenya a go here. Only 2 tee box options, men's and women's, where in real life there's like 6. So at least for this round, a little bit easier because there's only 2 tee box options. You can see the women's right in front, but see what happens here. Playing halfway decent, second day in a row. A little bit sore and fatigued. Strikes have been kind of all over the place, more so than yesterday. I was hitting it pretty good yesterday, but see what happens score-wise. For the rundown, everything's linked down below in the description. I'd appreciate if you guys check out those Amazon links. Garmin Approach R10 behind me on a DIY level stand, basically the brains and the main component of this whole operation I got going on here. Country Club Elite mat, Callaway Super Fastball that's hanging on by a thread. I've probably played 10 plus rounds with this one ball so far. A few dimples are looking a little funky, but hasn't cracked yet, so it's hanging on. DIY stance mat, 10x7 nets, and again, Home T Hero as the simulator software within the Garmin Golf app. So, first hole, par 4, 354. Been playing a little bit more of a fade lately, so we're going to aim right about there. Just outside those bunkers, see if I can start something up the left, up the middle-ish, fade back 5-10 yards ideally. Sometimes overdo it a little bit, get more towards 20-30 yards of side spin. Sometimes I pull them, but let's see if we can get a halfway decent drive here to start it off. And that is a low duck hook left. Stay in the fairway. Stay in the fairway. Well, 246 on the 247 on the rollout. Not my best, but we're in the fairway. Basically the complete opposite of a fade there, but 159 left, down 3. We got 156. Should be a good stock 9-iron. At this point, second day in a row. Already played 2 rounds before this. This is the 3rd of the day, so fatigue is definitely creeping in. However, because it is right around 70 degrees, 5-10 degrees warmer than even yesterday, when I first came out, I hit this 9-iron, hit one that was 160, so about 5 yards further if I connect on one than usual, just from the warmer temperature and being bundled up. But that's probably that extra distance when I first came out here about an hour ago at this point is probably starting to fade away. So just gonna try to put a good smooth-ish strike on this thing. Pretty good. Started a little bit left, but that was decent contact. Should come back. Should be right in the ballpark. And 153. A little bit heely, a little bit. I think that fade spin took a little bit off of it, but that's right in the ballpark of what I would expect out of a halfway decent struck, relatively decent struck 9-iron. Again, 155 total is right around what my stock 9 is from what I've been playing, so 2 yards short of that, right what I would expect. Even through one, second hole par 4, 368. Still gonna favor left center, despite the duck hook on that first one. Spring has officially sprung. I was thinking it would have been nice to come out here. It's warm enough I could be in almost shorts and a t-shirt, or at least definitely a short sleeve shirt, but wanted again kind of bundled up. I thought actually I'd be sweatier than I am right now. I have a very light sweat going, but I thought I would almost be with this 70-degree temperature, like in a full-on sweat, but better than the last one, but that was kind of just a dead straight pull. It's going to be up the left side. We'll see if it comes back a little bit. Yeah, kind of just right where we aimed. I'll take that though. Mentioned it last video, but with the fade swing that I have going, coming across it just a little bit more, but it feels like I can get my weight through the ball a little bit better, trying to exit a little bit more kind of low and left, and almost kind of, it's not even be able to tell. I'm not really even trying to do it like super exaggerated, but almost feels like I can get my body through and almost come back and really get the club face moving a little bit quicker through. So I'm thinking that's probably why I'm getting a little bit more distance. Obviously it helps when you square it up too, but second shot, 91 up 2. I'm just gonna play this, go an approach wedge. Try to play this as close to 95-100 as I can here. Toe side, pulled it a little bit. Or 115, that's not great. That's my problem with this club. Said it a number of times at this point. I'm trying to do too much with this club, trying to get too many different yardages out of it. I hit that pretty solid, plus I pulled it, and it probably had that lower draw spin on it, so went about 24 yards too much. But I think on course, and maybe back here too, gonna start experimenting and maybe going into the 56 with a yardage like that. 24, and speaking of 56, 24 yards, we're in the rough, so we need 26 and a half, 27, going 56. I like right around 30 with this, so should be a good number here. Should be right around there. Might be a little bit long. And it's long as well. Way long. Wow. I mean, better strikes, but luckily we kept inside the +2. Bogey on that one. I knew that was going to be long, but I thought just outside the inner circle long, not like almost off the green long. Keep that in mind, I guess, for some future wedge shots. That was not my best there with that approach wedge at 56. Up to 1 over, third hole, par 4, 388. I remember this one in real life. I remember the par 5 as well coming up, par 5, 5th hole. This one is, remember I hit one the first time right about there, and there's like reeds and almost like wasteland over there. A couple times I try to go up and over these trees basically on this line, and it is down a good amount as it shows, so 11 yards of downslope. Let's try to take that. Kind of an aggressive line there, but those trees are far enough away. If I get this up in the air off the tee, should be able to get up and over them, or at least through them. Lower launch, Healy, started left, go. Take that for sure. Again, remember, 11 yards of downslope, so 285, realistically that was 274 on a flat fairway, plus you get the generous rollout in the fairway here within Home Tee Hero. All depends on the course conditions, obviously in real life. If it's wet and soggy, it just lands and dies, versus here, these are all pretty much just like the fairways they have in play is all really firm, so you get probably 10 to 15 yards extra rollout here in Home Tee Hero. Good drive though. 109 left, up one. So we got 110. Approach wedge. Not the same swing as last time would be good. Slightly toey, but that should be decent. Yep, good shot. Unfortunately, I kind of did that 2 times in a row, and I didn't need to do that last time, but good little practice for that one. Got the stroke back, birdie on that one. 4th hole, par 3. 194 down 1. So we got 193. Lately I've been playing the 7-iron to about 185. If I hit it good today, I could probably get to 190. 6-iron, I've been playing 200, 205. We'll try the 7. We got bunkers, but let's see. If I hit this halfway decent, even if I hit it 185, should still put us front side of the green. See what we can do here with the 7. Very, very thin and heely. That's going to fade a good amount, and that's not going to get there. That was almost off the hosel. That was so heely. If I hit that same shot with the 6-iron, that probably still would have been short. Well, we got work to do. 29 yards in the bunker, up 1 to 30. 20% is going to be 6. Might play even a little bit longer than that, so I need right around 40-ish, I believe. Chunky. Should be enough to be the front side though. Wow. Didn't think that was going to be on the long side, but again, you catch them chunky on this mat, it almost accelerates the club and drop kicks it through. Plus, I'm kind of still, this is really the first day I've been experimenting with playing that 56 to anything much more than 30, 35, so maybe I just need to choke down a little bit less, or choke down a little bit more, or swing a little bit less at it, but this is that 5th hole par 5 I was talking about. Usually I aim right about here over these trees, and there's a good amount of downslope over there too, so I think I'm gonna go, I guess not here. We'll stay this way, we'll favor the fairway. Go left side right there, about 280. Don't know if I'll hit that, probably not, but that's the line we're taking. Pretty good swing. Should be a little bit of a baby fade on it. Right down the middle. Slightly low in the face, but good swing again. Driver's been showing up lately. Wish I could do that consistently. Alright, gave ourselves a good shot here. Still a long way home. It is a par 5, but 245 it's recommending, which is going to be dead on the money of a well-struck 4 hybrid here. So that's what I'm hitting. And these generally fade, so I'm going to go right about there. We may catch that. There's a short little bunker, it looks like, up there. There's two of them, but there's one in the middle of the fairway. May end up catching that, but that's the line we're taking, and hopefully get a decent strike on this 4 hybrid. Just a tad scuffy, and it's going to fade a little bit more than I wanted to. That should be up the right side of the fairway. We're going right towards it. Bounce over it. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty, I hit it pretty good. I didn't flush it, but 230 into the bunker. If that didn't get in the way, that probably would have rolled out. That wasn't 245, but that would have rolled out maybe 5 yards short of that. Maybe 240-ish. But unfortunately, we're in the bunker, but that was a decent swing, so I'll take that. 52, up 2, and we're in another bunker. So 54, 20% is going to be 10, 11 yards. We need about 64. I'm going to go approach wedge. In my head, play this about 50-55. Usually come up kind of long with this club. Oh, I chunked it. That's got to go. That's either going to be front side or even short. Yeah, I don't know about that. I hit that kind of heavy and I didn't swing super quick at it. Might be a slight misread there. Granted, they have all been skewing towards the longer side, so maybe just my feel's not quite there, but I didn't think that was going to be long. I thought, if anything, that was going to be short of the green or front side, but is what it is. 6th hole, par 4, 4-4-5. Dogleg left. Let's aim up this left side again. See if I can put a similar driver swing on this. Where did I... Lost my tee. Hit it pretty hard, but it was low and heely. That's just going to be a bullet up the middle, I think. Pretty much where we aimed. It actually came out a little bit left and stayed left. Not the best result, but not the worst either. At least we're not in a bunker. So we got 207. We're in the rough, which is going to be 20 yards. 21. So 228. Gonna go slightly left of center, 228. It's right in between the 4 iron and 4 hybrid. Let's try the 4 iron. Been struggling a little bit to really flush this. See if I can finally get a good strike out of it. Oh, I hit that really good, but it's gonna fade. I played that a little bit further up in my stance. That should be close to the distance, but it's gonna miss right. Yeah, that would have rolled out too, but pin high into the bunker. I hit that. That was a pretty good strike. Just came across it too much. Club face was a little bit too open. It's a good miss though. That was a good strike. Another bunker. This may be a record round for bunker shots. 21, up 1, and we're in the bunker. So I think I need about 25, between 25 and 30. Going 56. Oh, bug right into my ear. I whacked the mic too. Hopefully, I think it's still connected. Never know, sometimes you start messing with stuff, but looks like we're good. Might as well get a drink over here. Warmer weather. All the flies and insects, mayflies are starting to come out. All right, 25 or 30 out of the bunker, 56. That's going to be closer to 30 or 35. Yeah, long. Dead straight though. Alright. Couple holes left here. 7th hole, par 3, 199. Going 6 iron. What do we got up here? We got water. I have a tougher time releasing the club head and squaring it up with these longer irons, so I'm gonna favor the left center of that green. I'm gonna again play this a little bit further up in my stance, see if I can get a similar strike to what I just did with that 4 iron. Pretty similar. Healy, that might miss the green right again. I think I overdid the fade, but that's gonna have good distance on it. I'll get that figured out. I'm overdoing it, but strike-wise and speed-wise, it feels like that's beneficial, me going back towards the fade. As long as I can straighten things out. That was dead on the money for what we were looking for pretty much, and then just either got to start it a little more left or just square things up, maybe shut the face a little bit or not swing quite as far from out to in. 18 in the rough, maybe right around 20, going 60. Should be pretty close. It's a hair left. Ugh. Landing real soft. Take that though. +1. Alright, 2 holes left. This is a cool hole too. Dead straight, long par 5. 531, we're 2 over. Hit pretty hard again. Started left. That's not gonna come back quite as much. I think it's kind of just dead straight out towards the left. Kind of where we aimed. Not bad though. 271. Take that. Felt a little strange when I hit that. I thought, just watching that one go out, thought we might have cracked the ball, but looks like it's still standing, and we got 270 out of it. So sometimes similar feels like that. You can almost feel like it's, I don't know, it's just a different feel to the ball. It almost feels like it gives more when you hit it, and then sometimes you see, I would have known for sure if we had a 20-30 yard drop off in distance, but that could be coming. 261, gonna go 4 hybrid, not gonna get it. Not gonna get it there, but just looking for 240-ish. Oh, a club twisted when I hit that. That's a low duck hook up the left. That's not very good. 2 gloves on it. I still almost lost the club on that. Alright, we got work to do. 62 up 1 in the rough. So we need 69. Nice. I mean, again, it seems kind of crazy when we need about 70, but considering I've been coming up long, I'm still in my head. I'm gonna try to do about 50, 55. A little bit toey, but that should be pretty close, I think. Oh, did I take too much off of it? Not bad. Par, I think. Alright, we made it. 9th and final hole. 2 over through 8. This is the 1-2. I believe this is the hole, 9th hole. There's a cart path along the left and a 4-lane, almost highway type of road. There was one round, I believe it was the one first day that I got there last trip. Me and TK and that guy Mark joined us, and I hit one left, bounced off the cart path into the road, or like in between the road, and I hit one over by a sign. If you guys look at that video, I remember that one. I was trying to hit my approach shot from 40 yards left of where the hole was, but let's see if I can straighten it out. Usually on course, just because you don't want to take out a windshield, I usually just try to blast one over towards these trees over here, but luckily we don't have any of those negative repercussions here, so I'm gonna go right there again, kind of up the left, work one back a little bit ideally. I think it was, if I remember correctly, Graylam left a funny comment on that video saying we had to stop traffic to hit my approach shot. Pretty solid strike again, but it's just going to be, it's not fading, it's going to be left where we aimed and even turning over from there, but that was hit pretty solid. 267 into the rough. Not going to complain about that. That would have been, I guess we're inside the bunker, but in real life that one might have been flirting with possibly that cart path over there. Alright, 79 yards in the rough, up one, so 80, we need 88. Another approach wedge shot, let's see if I can get it right. Solid strike, hopefully it just doesn't fly too much. That could be close to 100, we'll see. Oh, it looks like alright, a little bit long, a little bit left, but better control on that. Not a great feeling when you hit it and you don't know if it's going to go 70 or 100. That's me, not the R10. So, take a look at this. Havana Country Club at the Villages. This was, again, the Kenya course. Ended up with a 2 over 38, so not terrible. Honestly felt like I hit it a little bit better than what that score indicates, but 3 bogeys in there, not great. 1 birdie, the rest were pars. 5 out of 7 fairways, driver was good again. Debating playing one more championship instead of an executive so I can hit driver again, but I'll probably take it easy. Second day in a row here, we're going on 72 holes within like a 24-hour period, so I'll probably just dial things back, take it easy on the last round, but 5 out of 7 fairways will take that. Driver was better again. 5 out of 9 greens in regulation, a little bit low, but at least over 50%. 16 putts, that's not bad. So yeah, 2 over 38. We'll take it. Didn't exactly know what to expect out here. Again, second day in a row, played 36 yesterday, going on. This was the 3rd round today, and without having hit a single ball in about 2 weeks before this. Never know what to expect, but maybe I need to lower my expectations and take more time off in between playing. I don't know, but driver was good. It always helps when you're hitting driver decent, you're putting yourself in a decent position, and even if I'm missing them a little bit left or right, at least it's out there. So instead of, I was going through a stretch of only hitting it like 230, 240, 250, Granted, it was colder out, but I wasn't swinging it very good. So pretty big strength, as you guys know, on course. If you're able to get closer to the hole, give yourself more of like an 8 or 9 iron into a green versus like a 6, 7. Just makes things a little bit easier. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Again, I've been saying it more recently, but check out those Amazon links down below. It's the only real way I can try to monetize any of these videos right now. But I appreciate if you check those out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys at the next course.